Welcome back to Fanfiction Ideas, where I talk about basically ideas for stories I had, and this one you can see here, yeah, Danny Phantom and the Haunted Mansion. This is just perfect, and funny enough, I didn't think about this until like almost a few weeks ago. I was like, yeah, why didn't I think of that sooner? What the hell? Why didn't I think of that sooner? So the original, I'm actually going to talk about the retooled idea I had for this. But I'm first going to talk about the initial idea I had, where in the initial idea was Skulker hunting all the ghosts in the mansion to add to his collection of trophies, and Madame Leota summons Danny to take on Skulker within the confines of the mansion. So that was the initial idea, but recently I've had a bit of a retool on the idea. And in this story, in this new version of the story, it's that Walker, along with a certain backer, a secret ally he has, Walker has invaded and his force and his police have invaded the haunted mansion and are rounding up the ghosts and taking them prisoner. And yeah, so the Hatbox Ghost is captured, Pickwick is captured, the dueling ghosts are captured, even Madame Leota is captured by Walker and his forces. However, some of the ghosts manage to escape, and three in particular, the three in particular that Madame Leota actually sends on a mission to do so are Ezra, Phineas, and Gus, aka the Hitchhiker Ghosts. And the three of them manage to escape from the mansion with Leota's help right before she's captured, and, she tells them, go find the one they call Danny Phantom. Tell him what's going on, because we need him right now. So that was the idea, is that the Hitchhiker Ghosts are sent to go find Danny, and while Walker and his forces and their secret ally, who I'll get to in a moment, essentially lay siege to the mansion and start rounding up all 999 ghosts very quickly, because a lot of the ghosts can't fight. A lot of the ghosts are just there to retire. Now, some ghosts are managing to fight back. Namely, in particular, the Ghost Bride, a.k.a. Constance, a.k.a. the Ghost Bride. And Constance is holding her own in the attic pretty damn well. You also have some of the ghosts are fighting, a lot of them are being captured, because a lot of them, all the ghosts in the Haunted Mansion are essentially just retired. They retire here to rest, and a lot of them aren't fighters. They're not essentially evil monsters. So a lot of them do get rounded up. But like I said, the Ghost Bride, the dueling ghosts do put up a fight before they're captured. And it's funny, I had a scene in my mind where they're actually fighting the police ghosts until they're captured. It's like, this is your fault, you bloody idiot! No, it ain't mine, it's yours! Like, they're blaming each other before they do. The dueling ghosts blame each other for their problems. Even the house itself is trying to combat it, because the house, in a lot of the cases, is still alive. In a way, the house is alive, because it is trying to combat the invading force. Like, it's trying to use the endless hallway, stuff like that. Like, a lot of the ghosts and the house itself are trying to fight it. Even the ghost host himself, Edward Gracie, is trying to is trying to keep, Walker and his ally from taking control of the mansion. So that was it. So Danny is found by the Hitchhiker Ghosts. Do find Danny, and they beg him to go to the haunted mansion with them to help, save these ghosts, because yeah, the haunted mansion does have an importance other than just being a relaxing a place to rest and relax for ghosts. And that reason is that the Haunted Mansion, and it's kind of talked about in a little lore of the Haunted Mansion, is that the Haunted Mansion is like a focal point for supernatural phenomenon, and acts like a gateway to it. Not only is it connected to the spiritual realm, but the mansion is also connected to the other versions of the Haunted Mansion throughout the park, or in this case, throughout the world. Like the Mystic Manor, the Phantom Manor, the Disneyland Mansion. that version of the Haunted Mansion, they are essentially all connected via the Haunted Mansion's power. And they all act as like focal points for supernatural, and actually act as gateways for the living and the dead. So the ghosts can come and go as they please, but like I said, they treat it more as a retirement home. So Walker wants to use it as, he can, now he has like points where he can capture other ghosts. Like now he can travel easier. He and his forces can travel easier to capture wayward ghosts. And yeah, but however, his ally has different plans for it, and that person is Henry Ravenswood. Henry Ravenswood is the ghost host of the Phantom Manor, and that dude is evil. Remember, the Phantom Manor is a lot darker than the Haunted Mansion, so that's the idea, is that this dude is pure evil, and he wants to take control. Once he takes control of the Haunted Mansion, he'll have access to all the other ghost portal. Essentially the Phantom, all the mansions are like ghost portals, and once he takes control of them, he's going to he's going to make his own ghost army to overtake the world, because he's been dead long enough. He thinks, I'm gonna try being a supervillain. I've been being dead's so much fun. How about I let the rest of the world in on this whole thing? So yeah, he wants power over life and death. And Walker is going to help him because he wants order. So that was the idea. It's just like a typical team-up story of Danny and Sam, Danny, Sam, and Tucker working with going through the mansion and trying to fight off the ghosts, the invading ghost force, and taking on Ravenswood and Walker. That was kind of the idea. Nothing really major or special. Just I thought something would be fun because it just kind of makes sense, really. And also having Danny try to go through the endless staircase or the endless hallway, even encountering the singing busts, who, by the way, in this version would not be mimicking and singing everything. No, they'd be able to talk. I'd be able. I'm not going to do like the Eddie Murphy movie and make them one of the most annoying pieces in the film. So yeah, they do talk. Anyway. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much my idea for Danny Phantom in the Haunted Mansion. You guys comment below. What did you guys think of this? You guys like it? Hate it? Comment below. Let me know. And you guys tell me, what would it be like if you guys crossed over Danny Phantom with the Haunted Mansion? Just comment below. Let me know. And once again, hope you all enjoyed this, and I'm out.